Hey YouTubers, today is the day Jack Evan Johnson released his latest album, American Pink, on his Bandcamp page. But a lot of you pointed out in the comments section of the trailer that he's selling it for $7. That's right, 7 whole US dollars. And that's just an outrage. Jack Evan Johnson's fan base is typically broke. So in today's video, we're going to show you how to get American Pink by Jack Evan Johnson for free. Let's get started. First things first, you're going to need a Mac computer. Since only assholes still use Windows computers, a Mac computer is basically the only way this will work. Then you're going to need a digital interface with at least 2 inputs and 2 outputs. Don't forget, you'll also need 2 cables that will go from the output of the interface back into the input of the interface. Then you'll want to spend some decent change on a good DAW, that is, an app that can record audio. I recommend Apple's Logic Pro because it's made by Mac and only losers use stuff made for Windows. So once you have all the stuff you need, then you'll want to open a new session in Logic and set the inputs to record the input of your interface. In my case, that's input 1 and input 2. Plug in one cable to the first input and the other cable into the second input. Then make sure they're plugged into the output of the interface. So in Logic, make sure to mute the output. You won't need to hear it because you'll already be able to hear Jack Evan Johnson's Bandcamp playing. If you don't mute the stereo channel, it will create a feedback loop that will hurt your ears, much like Jack Evan Johnson's last album did. In fact, it's so close to the sound of Jack Evan Johnson's last album that we want to avoid doing this so we don't get sued for copyright infringement. But more on that later. Once we have it all set up, just tap record in Logic and then navigate to the American Pink Bandcamp page where you'll be able to stream the entire album for free. Hit play on the album until you have recorded every song. Okay, now that we have every song, the next part is super easy. Start by creating markers for each song in your Logic session. Since American Pink has 10 songs, you should be creating 10 markers. These will be your bounce points. Next, we'll attach a limiter to the stereo bus and bring the volume lost in the process back up to CD level. Even if you squish a little bit of the original signal, it's not a big deal because American Pink is a bit overmastered anyway. Now that you have the level set, it's time to bounce down each song to a separate file. So there you have it. Jack Evan Johnson's new album, American Pink, for free. If you're broke, like most of Jack Evan Johnson's fans are, I left a download link in the video description that will take you directly to a folder I created to bounce the album into. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comments section, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks a lot.